Silence after the storm. Why God isolates you after you can't hear the music. What does that mean? What is this esoteric nonsense you're going on about, Samari? So essentially, when you go through periods of isolation, you might go through periods of doubt. You might go through periods where it's kind of black and white. Like, winter time is my favorite season of the year. And if you're like me, you probably like seeing compounding take place. You probably are addicted low key to the ups and downs of life because you know that when you get past the downs and you see the ups, you're so proud of how you handled the downs. And you're also so grateful for everything that you have. For instance, in 2022, I was 22 years old and I had negative $600 in my bank account. And I was depressed, not because of the money, but because I felt like I had nothing going for me. I felt like I worked so many years on my craft, on content, and I just started making music at the time too. I literally just started making music. I didn't even have any music out in 2022. But I was just like so sad and down on myself. Meanwhile, I have my friend who has rich parents. They bought him a car. He has girls hitting him up because he's around them in parties and at college, and he has a whole friend group while I'm all alone at my mom's house struggling trying to build my life. And I felt so I don't even know if depressed is the word. I just felt despair. I felt like it's basically almost hopeless. Like why would I even try? And when I got to that stage, this was right after I shot my music video for my song Lost at Sea. This was right after I hit 1 million followers on TikTok. 1 million followers. I grew my YouTube channel at that time to 5,000 subscribers, all off long form content, grinding. Yet, I still felt hopeless because I wasn't making money. And so, at that time, summer 2022, it felt very dark. But then I watched a Jordan Peterson video, and Jordan Peterson said, when you're depressed, what are you willing to do? What are you actually willing to do? Because when you're depressed, you're basically in an energy state of stagnation, and it feels like unbearably hard to get out of bed. And at that time, it felt like a gorilla was sitting on my chest to get out of bed. But I was like, you know what? Okay. What am I willing to do? I'm willing to post one TikTok and just do a live stream today. And that's all and I would go live on TikTok on my main TikTok. And so I posted a TikTok and I got my stuff and I went live and I did it. And what happened after that? I felt so good after I went live. And then I showed up the next day, did the same thing, and went to the forest, went live, hot as hell outside, not feeling it, but I still locked in. 2 weeks later, I made $7,000 in one day. And it allowed me to not only buy a car, but I also bought a car for my mom. And months later, I'm driving my car and I'm in Key West, Florida. And it feels like, wait a minute, like it feels like I was never ever depressed in the first place. It felt like I never felt that negative emotion in the first place. It felt like a long forgotten dream. It felt like something that was like a long forgotten dream. Like, oh yeah, I guess that happened. It's like remembering when you were 6 years old. Like, yeah, I was 6 years old. But with my level of consciousness now, I'm able to actually understand the inner mechanics of the universe. No, those are directly correlated. The good times and the tough times are directly correlated. You might be going through a period like me of isolation where maybe you don't have a romantic partner, or maybe you're not getting the respect that you deserve, or your business is in development, or you're trying to work your job, or whatever it is, you're in school and you feel like you can't fit in at parties. You're not trying to mess around. You're not trying to play around. You're trying to just build, and you don't know exactly like what the result's going to be. You're kind of thrown into the world of uncertainty. Well, I'm letting you know that it is impossible to fail. It is going to be not good, not reasonable, not okay. It's going to be great, and you have to lock in right now on all the small things that you want. This is the greatest time to design your life and understand that the universe gives you an illusion of scarcity. Winter time is my favorite season because winter is dark, it's cold, there's less sunlight, the trees have no leaves, it rains and then it snows and it's uncomfortable. And this is when people are like the most depressed, the most lazy. I love this time because it leads directly to spring, and I really love to kill it during winter. Set up fundamentals, infrastructure for my craft, for my business, make content, get ahead on music concepts and songs and really build. Because then when I come into spring and that warm air hits, it builds like a nostalgic feeling, seeing those leaves growing on the trees, seeing the crickets start singing for the first time. The mornings of spring is just such a sensation that I just feel it in my gut of like, this is adventure, this is growth, this is prosperity. But what precedes prosperity? It's planting seeds, it's winter, it's introspection, it's discovery, it's discipline. We're still in winter technically at the time of this video. It's March 18th. That's winter essentially. Winter ends on March 20th. So, still my favorite season. I love winter because then you get to prepare for summertime. So, the better that you kill it during the valleys, the peaks are going to be so freaking good. So, understand, you have to trust God. You have to have faith in God. God will provide. He always does. To my people in their mid 20s, late 20s, early 30s, all my young people, mid 30s, understand that you have to trust God. You have to wait and watch. Just wait and watch. Do the work and wait and watch. God will meet you halfway. Don't half-ass the work. Make it better every day, little by little. Show up every day. I promise you, life will get better. It does every single time. So kill it at this stage, because the better you kill it at this stage, those peaks are going to be easy.